Secure transmission established. This is Keeper. We may speak freely, Agent. Prepare to receive your orders.
I'm ready, sir. What's the assignment?
In short, subversion. You were chosen for this operation because of your exemplary performance during training. Imperial intelligence needs agents capable of working independently in the field. Now you apply your training to the real world. Nemro the Hutt and his organization run Jaguna, and you're in town to convince Nemro to supply the Empire.
Give me background. What are we working from?
Jaguna is an industrial town, and Nemro runs most of the industry. The Hutt plies weapons, drugs, and raw materials, but not to us. We believe Nemro has been reluctant to lose Republic customers by publicly siding with the Empire. It's time he overcame this reluctance.
You're absolutely right.
We need to know what Nemro and his advisors are thinking before we can act. I want you to obtain access to the Nemro clan's inner circle. You require a cover identity. One of our contacts, an alien named Jig, has prepared a background for you and will provide the details.
How do I find him?
Jig will be waiting for you at a safe house. Locate him, take what he offers, then report to me.
Are we sure this contact is trustworthy?
Jig won't betray us. Whether he succeeds at his assigned tasks is another matter. I'd be more concerned with the rest of the populace. Most of Jaguna is caught up in a turf war. Some of the gangs involved belong to the Hutts. Others are independent. Your combat training should see you through, but expect brutality and expect to be targeted. Jaguna isn't friendly to strangers. Now, find Jig and report back to me. Keep her out.
What's going on, guys? Master MariK here. Back for some more SWTOR with another brand new character. This is Rathsikirimtef. Not sure if that's how I'm planning to continue to pronounce it, but if you think the name is a bit weird, it's actually following the exact naming theme that the Chiss use, and that's just what I went with. I thought it'd be cool. We are indeed a Chiss agent, because who the heck plays an agent and wants to really play anything but a Chiss? It's such a cool looking species, and it just fits well. My original agent, I have two agents I've completed. One was a human, and he became a loyal servant of the Sith. The other was a Chiss, of course, and he was dedicated to the Empire, dedicated to intelligence, and didn't really care for Sith and their space magic philosophies. So, that is obviously the one I prefer. That's what we're going with right now, in fact. It's just easier. It's just easier to get into character this way. He's got his nice uniform. We got some blue streaks to go along with the fact that he is a blue person. And yeah, that about sums it up. The name has significance, not that most of you would get it, but we won't go into that. I'll probably make a description for each of the streams, or for at least when we port them over to YouTube, and I'll, I'll put in the description the lore for each of the characters and the backstory I've created for them for this massive ongoing project we have here. I've already ruined the order in which I was going to play the starting planets because I didn't have my bounty hunter ready, and then I realized yesterday, oh, I played both Republic Pew Pew players, and so then I have to decide, do I play both Empire Pew Pew players, or do I play both Jedi and do all 4 heroes, or all 4 Republic and then all 4 imps? And I didn't want to do that, so we're doing it 2 and 2, and then 2 and 2. Alright. It's been a minute since I played an agent. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really hype. I realize a Chiss stands out horribly, especially on a planet like Hutta, especially when I've got the agent's outfit. But I guess you just kind of have to headcanon that you're changing outfits.
You get those supplies the boss asked for?
Father's goons are out there putting holes in anything that moves. I'm not going anywhere.
This your first turf war? You want to get paid or not?
No, I want to keep breathing more.
Breathing the air is as likely to kill you as Fathra's boys are. Buy a blaster. Learn the routes through town. Just don't let the boss hear you dodging work because of a few gangsters.
Alrighty. Where was I? Shit, what was I saying? Oh, so we kind of have to just headcanon that our character has, like, various disguises for everything, because otherwise it just doesn't work well. And I don't feel like taking the time nor spending the various credits on making a new disguise for every single fucking mission, planet, etc. It becomes a lot to do, and it honestly isn't worth it. I guess if you wanted to role play it that much, you could, but honestly, I'm just role playing it that I see my character as is, and he's got some fancy, hollow shit that makes it look like he looks like himself, but other people see him as somebody else. It just, yeah. As Harrison Ford said, it ain't that kind of movie, kid. And this ain't, again, that kind of game, especially. If they wanted you to look different, they would, there would have been cutscenes where your shit is different, and so I'm not really gonna take it too seriously. We're gonna get our experience from these little boosts. That one doesn't give us experience, and I don't know why. Alright, so before we do anything, we are starting at level 2. Which doesn't really matter, but I'm okay with it either way. It's not going to change anything as far as the actual gameplay goes either way. So, the starting planets are easy enough. Excuse me? Stupid fuck. I was just going in this door. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna kill you." Nope, I'm gonna kill you.
Akrodo normales, smogas total gis bavo apiatai.
I'm listening. Continue.
Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era. Gratai apticte, iruprit virtini savasia salvebe caegis.
If there's another red blade out there, won't that be a problem?
Smalsio popudus mana ira padare mana nan kali. Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era.
What kind of interference?
Acrodonomales, smogas total gis bavo apiatai. Gratai apticte, iruprit virtini savasia salvebe caegis.
Let's make this fast and quiet, then.
Acrodonomales, smogas total gis bavo apiatai. Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era.
Yep, so this is definitely not going to be a, I don't think I'd necessarily say we're like a dark side character, or, you know, we're not all about, you know, murdery pew pew pew. But the nature of the agent is literally like that we have to murder. Like, everything has to stay a secret. There we go. I was like, I'll be taking this, and then he didn't pick it up. I was like, no, we need this. Yeah, no, the agent's just doing his job. He's doing what's best for the Empire, for the Imperial citizens. And, you know, orders are orders. If he is specifically told to leave someone alive, then he will. But if he is told someone needs to be taken out, he will take them out.
Sio taisek la prasma era. Padra vimos brandimus prostis cad adveritag.
You've done well. The Empire is grateful to you.
Francia baja as advexia. Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era.
Jig, from this point forward, operational security will be at a premium. You will not contact us from this terminal again.
Smalsio popudus mana ira padare mana nan kali.
I understand you corrected Jig's mishandling of the situation, Agent. We'll now proceed.
Proceed to do what exactly?
Your next task is to access Nemro's inner circle. Present yourself to the hut as a fellow gangster, the Red Blade, and offer him Jig's gifts. One of the gifts is implanted with a listening device, which we will use to monitor conversations within Nemro's palace.
Are you listening for something specific?
At this juncture, our primary goal is to find weaknesses in Nemro's organization. Even if the Hutt won't join us, we might influence his lieutenants. Talk to Nemro and his men. Determine who we can turn and how we can sway them. We will be listening.
In that case, I'd better watch my mouth.
I expect my ears can handle it, Blade. Be careful what you say. And lose the accent. When you're in the Hutt Palace, you're no longer an Imperial. Contact me from the cantina once Nemro has his presence. Keep her out.
Ah, yes. One of the things I loved about the agent story is the fake accents he puts on. Alright, so again, look, again, just like the trooper. Ugly. Ugly ass weapon. That's why I'm glad you can have, that's why I'm glad you can have a weapon be part of the outfit, too. I mean, granted, I wouldn't really care about having to upgrade the weapon and blah, 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 but... we gotta get a little experience in. Again, this is not how the character is supposed to be played, but for right now, it works. Oh, okay, he's as NPC as it gets. He doesn't even show up as a thing. Alright. We're in here. We gotta play nice. We gotta play nice. We gotta have our own accent because we can't sound like we come from the Empire. So that also means we can't sound like this. We can't sound as if we are, British. We can sound boisterously camp, though. Maybe. I don't actually know. Hi. Wow. I'll take that drink. Thank you. Delicious. Drinking on the job. So many people do it.
The pirate's on his way. Security droids say he's armed, but he won't be trouble.
Let's hope not. Here he is now.
I'll go tell the boss.
This is Carol's. Tell the throne room that the Blades arrived. When Nemro shows, stay at least 5 meters back and don't come up unless you're called. One wrong move, and you're a pile of ash.
I understand. I'm not here to cause trouble.
Just going over the rules. You've got a reputation, and we don't want any problems. Allow me to present Nemro the Hutt, the illustrious crime king of Jaguna.
Kutsinanchie Jatongi ma Techu. Chiliska tanana ime chaicho ronchika. Dodi puna puna manchika bog nonis nemo.
Trinkets, great Nemro, nothing more.
Kavadompa stupa makinsalika.
Not bad. Nemro, the idols here are real orodium. The cloth looks like...
Manama asha bicho. Kipuna malituta odmishka kabano tasema. Ki ubaki wata bangi danko batoga wata.
I'm very grateful. You got quite a place here.
Haiji banada. Ye kubajiji goting. Noli makichisa.
Kikuna mo. Uban chone alipa. Istin koto.
Conchuta. Kasu yali koira tokanti kong.
Looks like your audience with Nemro is over. You'll have to forgive the interruption. I've been working for that Hutt since he killed my gang when I was 13. Trust me, you can't talk to him when he's like this.
Seems like your boss has some temper. Why stay with him?
Because Nimro's got power and smarts, along with his temper. I like things a little more orderly than he does, but I don't complain. We're having trouble with the Fathra clan, and it's getting to all of us. Fathra's out of line, but the Hutt cartel hasn't bothered to interfere.
So it's a business dispute. What are you feuding over?
Everything. The mines, the factories, the slaving operations. Now look, I need to work up new plans with security, and keep an eye on Tothlegian to keep him from suggesting anything stupid. In the meantime, you're a guest, and you've got our permission to do business here. You got the run of the palace, so I'll see you around.
You know, even if I didn't already know how this class goes, Cleo looks so fucking sus. And of course, she looks very suspicious of you. She suspects you. They don't look like they're dancing to that kind of music. Always nice to see new people playing the game, you know, new characters, whatever. Or even if it's just somebody who's been playing for who knows how long and they're just making a new character, kind of like we did. But not many people seem to want to put the effort into, like, making their character look good. Aside from my very first tune on each class, every other class I've used my finished tunes to fund outfits for the newer ones. They all went in looking some kind of nice. Okay, stop this. God, this gives me, like, Lieutenant Surge's gym vibes. The fucking trash can switches. Aha. I didn't trust you.
Well done, Agent. The listening device is working perfectly, and Nemero can keep no more secrets from us. Imperial intelligence has determined that Nemero's human lieutenant, Carlos Jarvis, is the weak link in his operation. You're going to twist the man until he serves us.
He won't be any trouble to manipulate.
Unfortunately, Carroll's is on the verge of disfavor with Nemero, while the Twi'lek Lieutenant Tothlegian, I believe, is Nemero's rising star. I want you to go to Carroll's and offer your services as the Red Blade. Do whatever is required to bring Carroll's glory in Nemero's eyes.
What does Nemero have against Carroll's?
Carroll's work has been suffering due to the interference of the Fothra clan. Nemero finds that an unacceptable excuse for failure. One other thing, Agent. This operation of ours has drawn the attention of a member of the Dark Council, Darth Jadus himself. The Council's authority is second only to that of the Emperor. It's a rare honor for an intelligence operation to be overseen in this way.
With all due respect, what does the Dark Council care about Hutter? This operation isn't exactly a threat to the Sith.
I don't know why Lord Jadus is interested, nor is it our concern. The Sith aren't obligated to share their reasons. Report back once you've rendered whatever aid Carroll's requires. Keep her out.